Hey guys, Score with Camel ADV. I'm going to do the install video tonight on the rear shock heat shield for the KTM 790 Adventure. The install is very straightforward. Should take you no more than about half an hour to do it. Just need a few basic tools, and yeah, we'll get started on it right now. The first thing we got to do is get the weight off the rear suspension. So if you have a center stand, put the bike on the center stand, you're good to go. If you don't, you're going to need to put it on a bike lift or even a motocross service stand. We just need the extra amount of room to be able to get the heat shield worked in. And then we're going to take the chain guard off here. It's just two T30 bolts. So the heat shield's got 3 holes in it. This one here piggybacks onto that bolt. And these two here attach to our front mounting tab. And the front mounting tab attaches to the frame with this 3M VHB series double-sided tape. This is really sticky stuff. This is the high temp version. It's good to 500 Fahrenheit. And we've got a tube here on the frame, and this mounting tab sticks to the tube on the frame. And that way, if you need to take the heat shield off, you take the 3 bolts out, the mounting tab stays on the frame itself. If you do need to take the shock out of the bike, then you take the heat shield off, but the tab remains. So before we put the tab on the frame, we need to make sure that this is clean. It's to be clean, dry, and preferably warm. If this is cool, there can be a little bit of condensation on it. The tape's not going to stick the way that it should. So you can just take a rag with glass cleaner, works well. You can use brake clean often. On here, I have had some brake clean though that will take powder coat off, so you want to make sure that if you are going to go that route, check it on a small piece somewhere, just to make sure that you're not going to damage the powder coat. Just give this a good wipe down. You only have one shot with the double-sided tape, so you got to make sure that you get it right. So we're going to take our heat shield and the mounting tab. There are PEM embedded nuts here. And with the supplied bolts, just attach these two. Back this bolt out. So we're going to work the heat shield in here. It will go relatively easy. You just need to kind of find the right spot here. Like so. I recommend getting it in here before we take the backing off the double-sided tape. And we're going to take the catalytic converter bolt again, put a dab of Loctite on it. We're just going to get this one started. We're not going to tighten it all the way up. All right. And then you can reach in, and it's a little bit tricky, but get the backing off of the double-sided tape. And the reason that we do this once it's in here is you don't want to pick up a bunch of dirt and stuff on the way through when you're trying to get the shield in place. All right, so the backing is off, and we're just going to rotate this forward. And stick it on that tube. So we just want to make sure that I realize that this is really tough to see. There's no good angle for the camera here with the light and me in the way, but we just want to get the front edge of the mounting tab parallel with the tube on the frame. And once we have that, put a little bit of pressure on it. Okay, so you can just see it poking through here. Right in here, there's about a 1/4 inch of the frame showing at the front, maybe 5/16, 8 millimeters or so. And then we're going to come down to this one here and tighten this up. And with that, the heat shield is installed. So we've got a couple inches here between the catalytic converter and the heat shield, and then we've got about the same amount between the heat shield and the shock. Just keeps all the heat out of the cat from soaking into the shock. Throw the chain guard back on. And that's it, you're done. That's it, that's all, quick and easy. About 10 minutes for us to do this, and that's with shooting the video as well. So you should have no problem at home with basic tools. If you have any questions about the install, info@camel-adv.com. Thanks for watching, bye.